Hey, Pathlight community, Ruth Banta here. Today is Friday, June 19th. Happy Juneteenth. For those who don't know what Juneteenth is, June 19th is a day that commemorates the end of slavery in the U.S. It's not the date that slavery was actually abolished, but it's a date in 1865 when the enslaved people in Louisiana and Texas were notified that slavery was abolished. And it was about 2.5 years after President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation was enacted. So please patronize your favorite Black-owned businesses and restaurants and enjoy the day. So I'd like to now give you Pathlight's COVID numbers. Since mid-March, 2 individuals in family-based living have tested positive, 3 care providers, and 13 staff. No staff have tested positive since mid-May. So as you all are aware, the state is reopening, which means there's more stores to go shopping at and activities to enjoy. However, this does not mean that the coronavirus has gone away or that it is any less transmittable. Since we at Pathlight care for people who are extra vulnerable to the virus, we need to remain vigilant and continue to follow our protocols. Scientists and medical professionals say the most effective ways to reduce the transmission of the virus are hand washing hygiene, staying home if you are sick, social distancing, and wearing face coverings. Wearing face coverings in public and at work is to protect others in case you have the virus and don't know it or not showing symptoms. Face coverings are required at all Pathlight offices and residential homes. In addition, wearing face coverings and maintaining social distance is very important if you are starting to participate in large gatherings such as family reunions, faith gatherings, or in larger activities such as the anti-racism protests that are happening all over. If you think you have been exposed, please get tested. There are resources on the mass.gov site. And talk with your supervisor so that they can work with you to take precautions for the individuals you work with and for your colleagues. As part of reopening, DDS has put out new guidelines for families to be able to visit their loved ones in our residential homes. Some of those guidelines are outdoor visits, limited number of people, social distancing, wearing face coverings, and I want to thank our residential staff who are adjusting to these new guidelines and helping to support our individuals and their families maintain these vital connections. Thank you. As summer's approaching, many people are planning vacations or time off just to rest and recuperate. Now, there are international and interstate advisories in place due to the coronavirus. And we also have new protocols at Pathlight. First, we would like you to carefully consider how safe the location and mode of travel is for you with regards to exposure to the coronavirus. Please tell your supervisor what your plans are, and we do ask you enter them into PAYCOM when you are requesting time off. Based on your travel location and timing, you may be asked to take special precautions when you return to work. These can range from personal protective equipment to being tested to self-quarantining. You'll work with your supervisor to come up with the appropriate standards. These steps are to protect the individuals we serve and your colleagues. There are more details about these policies in the PAYCOM system. We're asking you to read them and sign off that you have read them. Thank you. Pathlight's Diversity Task Force, which is comprised of members of the executive leadership team as well as other leaders of color, has continued to meet to lead the next steps in Pathlight's work on this vital issue. Students that we serve in our Milestones program are working on a Declaration of Rights as a teaching exercise and an expression of activism. The Diversity Task Force is also looking at ways to engage you, our Pathlight staff and care providers, in dialogue and action. They will be distributing an anonymous survey in the next couple of weeks as a way to understand the different needs of our diverse community and the best way to approach an honest and effective dialogue. I am so excited by their work on this critical issue. Stay tuned for more information. Now, I will be on vacation next week. I will be staying in the state, so you're not going to get any video updates from me. The leadership team will continue to meet, and they are committed to update you on any vital issues that come up in the next week. With the leadership team, Pathlight management, and all of you, I know the work of Pathlight is in good hands. I have confidence in each and every one of you. So thank you, be well, stay strong, enjoy the summer, and you haven't seen this in a bit, so it's coming. Wash those hands. Thank you.